Yo, 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 what is up, boys? You got Illusion here, coming at you with my National Pokemon League Week 2 battle versus the Calgary Flame Wheels, coached by Deeb. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this battle out sooner because we battled today, not too long ago, actually, like probably around 8 hours ago. So, I'm not going to upload a team builder for this week because the game happened so late and I'm uploading pretty late. But expect more team builders in the future weeks to come, especially for other leagues like the NPL Miners and Hive. But yeah, let's get into it. So my opponent brought Mega Beedrill, Zapdos, Silvally. Silvally in this league can be any typing, which is something to note. Tangrowth, Kyurem Black, and Rhydon. And he has I think 5 mons on the bench. He has Diggersby, Jellicent, Bronzong, God of War, and Rabombi. His as you can see, his team is very threatening, very scary, especially Kyurem Black and Mega Beedrill. Mega Beedrill is a very insane anti-offense mon, and my entire team is just hyper offense with some walls. And Kyurem Black, you guys already know Kyurem Black. Z move could absolutely body me. Yeah, Kyurem Black is a Z mon, and it can actually just OHKO anything on my team if he has the right set. But I'm happy he didn't bring what's his name, Diggersby. I'm very happy I don't see Diggersby in this team matchup. I'm very happy not to see Bronzong, but I'm still wary of mons like Beedrill and his Silvally. One of the things about Silvally is it's kind of a wild card. It can be any typing, but I think Silvally's ass, so I'm not very scared of Silvally. I'm glad it's Silvally and not Bronzong or Diggersby or even Jellicent or Gardevoir. I'm just glad that it's Silvally over anything else. So let me get into the team of 6 I brought. So over here, blocked behind Komoo's tail, you can see Blacephalon, Ed and Eddie Jawbreaker looking ass Blacephalon. I brought a Flame Plate set with Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Will-O-Wisp, and Shadow Ball. His team literally cannot switch into Blacephalon. He has one switch in, and that's Spadef Rhydon with the Violite. But if I Will-O-Wisp that, it's not really, it's going to be crippled for the rest of the game. And even with Spadef, it takes like 30% from a Shadow Ball. So yeah, there's that. And I brought Flame Plate because I think Fire Stab does better versus his team than Ghost Stab. And the things that I can hit with Shadow Ball, the things that I have to hit with Shadow Ball get OHKO'd anyways, other than Rhydon. And if I had Ghost Plate over Fire Plate, Ghost Plate Shadow Ball still wouldn't be 2-hit KOing or even 3-hit KOing for that Rhydon. So I would rather have Flame Plate, Fire Blast to do more damage to something like Kyurem or even Zapdos. Next I have Scarf Komoo. Close Combat, Outrage, Poison Jab, Toxic. Close Combat is pretty good stab. Outrage is good stab. Poison Jab is for Gardevoir and Rabombi, which he didn't bring. And last move, Toxic, is to catch Phase Death Tangrowth and Zapdos on the switch-in. Something to note is I have to be weary of clicking like Close Combat or even Outrage against his team, because if he brings in Zapdos and I get parried by the static, Beedrill becomes that much more threatening. So that's something I have to look out for. Next, I have Sugar Berry, Stack Attacker with rocks, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, Stone Edge, and Brutal Swing. Gyro Ball is just Stack Attacker's most overpowered move. Stone Edge is for Zapdos. And Brutal Swing is for Bronzong. So Bronzong resists both Gyro Ball and Stone Edge, but Brutal Swing hits it pretty hard. And if I weaken Bronzong, then mons like Serperior and Linoone have a lot more fun. I have Sugar Berry because there's a lot of his ways of hitting Stack Attacker, even on this team, is Ground-type moves. Earthquake, Earth Power, Earthquake, Drill Run. And I have a lot of HP and Spadef. I have enough, like this set can live a Life Orb Ice Beam plus a Life Orb Earth Power because of the Sugar Berry from a Kyurem Black. I can't live a Ground EMZ after I'm pretty sure I can't live a Ground EMZ. I also can't live a Fight EMZ, but I don't think he brings Fight EMZ. So yeah, my goal is just to set up rocks. My favorite thing about Stack Attacker is it pressures his defoggers, which his main defog, his defogger is obviously Zapdos, but he can't really defog on Stack Attacker with Zapdos because Stone Edge does a hell of a lot of damage. Next mon I have is Mega Sharpedo. This is my first week using Speed Boost. In this league, you're allowed to use Protect plus Speed Boost Mega Sharpedo, which is nice. I have Liquidation, Crunch, Protect, Ice Fang. Liquidation for Right On. Crunch hits his team pretty hard. Mons like Kyurem Black. And Ice Fang hit Zapdos and Tangrowth harder than Crunch. So if I weaken them, I can just run through his team. And with my speed boost, this is another mon that can outspeed Beedrill in case Komo-o gets parried. And it outgoes Beedrill with the Crunch, which is nice. Next is Linoone. His team is very weak to Linoone. He has 3 normal type resists, like slash immunities on his team. Jellicent, Bronzong, and Rhydon. Jellicent and Rhydon get O-code by Seed Bomb unless either of them are Rindoberry, and Bronzong gets pressured a lot by my team. The set I have is Belly Drum, Return, Extreme Speed, Seed Bomb for Jellicent and Rhydon. Return is an interesting tech on my part. So if he's a max defense Tangrowth, he could possibly live in Extreme Speed and then KO me back after a Belly Drum, but he can never live a Return, and there's no amount of speed can speed creep the Linoone set. I brought a slight amount of speed to speed creep Jellicent and Tangrowth, and Return just, O-codes Tangrowth regardless of being max, especially after rocks and at level 50. So, and if I ever set up a Belly Drum, especially versus this team, unless he's Silvally Ghost, I can pretty much sweep his entire team, especially after rocks. Everything drops after rocks. And my final Pokemon is Superior. I have a set of Synthesis, Leaf Storm, Defog, and Dragon Pulse. So the main reason I brought Superior is it lures in Bronzong, with 2 Leaf Storm, I'm able to do enough damage, so Belly Drum plus Return was probably going to KO Bronzong. But the main reason I brought Superior is that my opponent has Ribombee on his team, which he didn't bring, but I was very scared of Webs plus Mega Beedrill, and Superior, because it has Contrary, gets a speed boost from Webs, and I can defog, so that's probably why he didn't bring it. But if he did bring it and I didn't have a good defogger in Superior, then his team could just destroy me, especially with Kyurem Black. So yeah, let's get into the game. He leads Mega Beedrill, obviously get off U-turn. I leave Stacker to set up rocks, so he leads Beedrill. So in case he goes for the drill run, I just want to go for the Gyro Ball. And if Beedrill dies, then that's the biggest threat on his entire team to my team gone, which would be nice. He just goes to the U-turn. He goes for crit. Doesn't do that much damage with the crit. I go for the Gyro Ball here, and that amount of damage, Gyro Ball, is interesting because it reveals that he's not max defense, or he's not even defensive. So that means he's probably AV or Spadef, or something of that nature. I know he's not Fizdef because Gyro Ball did way too much, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to set up rocks. Unless he has Focus Blast, or I don't think even a Brick Break kills. So unless he has Focus Blast, there's nothing that can kill me, even a Leaf Storm, unless he's Life Orb or something, which would be some telling information. So he goes for Giga Drain, and I go for rocks. So what's very interesting about that is that Giga Drain, that did way too much damage to my defensive Spadefish Stack Attacker. This reveals that he's almost probably max special attack, which is interesting. Usually if you're AV, you bring max Spadef to take, special hits better. So my Spidey senses are tingling. I'm why would he bring max special attack? Is he some Sunny Day Chlorophyll set? So I'm content with stacking. I stay in to sack off my Stack Attacker because I'm kind of just want to get damage off on this Tangrowth. Tangrowth is damaged. Komo-o and Sharpedo are able to put in a lot of work. He goes for the sub. That's an interesting tech. He's probably sub max special attack to put in damage versus my team, but I just stay in to stack my Stack Attacker, which is nice, and break his sub. Something interesting though is if he didn't crit me earlier with U-turn, those 2 Giga Drains didn't kill, but it doesn't really matter that much. So now I see the perfect opportunity to set up with Linoone, right? So he's not Life Orb, and he's definitely not Specs, and I don't think he has a fighting type move to kill me, because if he had a fighting type move, he would have just gone for it versus Stakataga and prevented my rocks. So I bring in Linoon, with the Figgy Berry, after I belly drum and go back up to 100%, nothing kills except for Focus Blast, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't have. And even if he does have, he's gonna miss Focus Blast. It's the truth. I'm sorry, boys, but if you go for Focus Blast on it, if you have Focus Blast Tangrowth, you deserve the miss. And Leaf Storm, he could have Leaf Storm, but at full I take like 70 to 80. So I live even a Leaf Storm after the Figgy Berry. I go for Belly Drum here, perfect chance to set up, as I said, and I mess up my speed EVs right here. So if he went for Leaf Storm right there, he would have killed my Linoon, and that would have I would have wasted my Loon over nothing. So this all happened because I really I messed up my HP EVs because I was speed creeping something. You have to be your HP has to be divisible by 4, and I didn't do that because I'm stupid. So this is a bad mistake. Don't make sure to double check your EVs, especially if you're a belly drum. If you have a belly drum user, because this could have just wasted my Linoon right here and right then and there. He goes for the sub. I guess to I couldn't kill it after extreme speed. He goes for the Giga's Ring. He does 46. Hella damage. And as you see here, if he had Leaf Storm, he definitely would have killed me from there. But if I was at 100% because of the belly jump, he wouldn't have been able to kill me. So always check your HP EVs. That lesson for the day from Illusion Sensei. Now, unless he has Silvally Ghost, I'm just gonna win right here. I go for the return to kill it. He goes for the Zapdos now. If he gets a static here, he was static. If he got the static there, he had a chance to beat me because Rhydon would have outspeeded me if I was paired. But him bringing in Zapdos reveals he's not Silvally Ghost, which means I pretty much won the game right now. He goes Rhydon. Seed Bomb from +6 Adamant Linoon kills anything but a Rindoberry set. So if he's Rindoberry, he lives to see another day. But if he's any other set, I win right here. He goes to Tangrowth, not Rindoberry, so GG to my boy Deeb. I'm just going to run through his entire team. Return kills this. Crit definitely didn't matter. Return drops that. Go for the Seed Bomb here. That crit 100% didn't matter. Just kill that. Go for the Beedrill. He goes Mega Beedrill. That extreme speed blows that thing to hell. Kills 1,000 Beedrills at once. He reveals Silvally Fire, which was interesting, maybe to check Blastoffel on. That thing dies as well. And then he brings in Big Black, Kyurem Black. And I go for extreme speed, and this dies as well. So Linoon putting the team on its back and absolutely destroying my opponent. GG to Deeb. Even though I swept Linoon pretty easily, his team was just naturally weak to Linoon, which I recognized in my prep. And also, if he brought a Linoon that was a lot better, brought a team that was a lot better versus Linoon, then my other threats would have just beaten him, I'm pretty sure. So he just had a bad matchup, and I took advantage of that to get a high differential win and a lot of kills for my boy Linoon. With that, 6 kills, I think that puts Linoon at the top of the MVP ranking, so that's awesome. GG to Deeb. Be on the lookout for Hive stuff coming from me and II. Also, NPL minor stuff as well should be coming. But yeah, see you guys later, and I hope to see you guys in my next phase. Peace.